Have you ever paused to ponder the impact of interest rates on the lives of the everyday worker? How a small percentage figure determined in a boardroom miles away can alter the course of their financial journey? Well, it's high time we did. At the heart of this system is an institution you've likely heard of, the Federal Reserve. It's not an entity you'll find on Main Street, but its decisions have a profound effect on those who do live and work there. The Federal Reserve, in its role as the nation's central bank, has the power to control interest rates. Now you might be wondering, how does this affect the working class? The answer is deceptively simple. When the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, it's like turning a tap. The flow of money in the economy slows down. This is done to stifle inflation, to prevent prices from rising too quickly. But while this might sound like a good thing, it's the working class who often bear the brunt of these decisions. You see, when interest rates rise, the cost of borrowing goes up. Everything from mortgages to car loans to credit card debts become more expensive. And it's the working class, the ones who rely on these loans to make ends meet, who feel the pinch. But where does this extra money from high interest rates go? It doesn't trickle down to the workers who are putting in the hours. No, instead, it often ends up in the hands of those who produce nothing of value, and they never pay it back. Meanwhile, the working class is left with less money to inject back into their local economies. This can lead to a vicious cycle of inflation, as businesses struggle to keep up with rising costs. So what's the solution? It's actually quite straightforward: a fixed interest rate. Why not cap it at 4%, for instance? With a consistent interest rate, workers can plan for their financial futures with more certainty. They won't be caught off guard by sudden rate hikes and can manage their money more wisely and efficiently. With a fixed interest rate, the working class would have more money to spend within their communities. The takers, those who profit from high interest rates without contributing anything of value, would be left out in the cold. In summary, the Federal Reserve's control over interest rates has a significant impact on the working class. High interest rates can lead to increased borrowing costs, less spending in local economies, and a cycle of inflation. A fixed interest rate, on the other hand, could provide stability and financial security for the working class, while reducing the influence of those who profit without contributing. It's a thought-provoking concept, isn't it? The power to shape the financial lives of the working class lies not just in their own hands, but also in the decisions made in distant boardrooms. Perhaps it's time we paid more attention to the humble interest rate and its potential to create a fairer economy.